Without modern appliances like fridges or freezers, how do the Amish preserve their food when crops and natural resources are dormant? The answer lies in their ingenious use of root cellars. Root cellars are underground storage rooms designed to maintain a consistent, cool temperature, making them perfect for preserving food during the winter months. The Amish have been using these cellars for generations, long before modern refrigeration was even a concept. These structures are dug deep into the ground, where the Earth's natural insulation keeps the temperature cool but above freezing, usually between 32 degrees Fahrenheit and 40 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on the cellar's depth. This stable, cool environment is ideal for storing root vegetables harvested in the summer, such as potatoes, carrots, onions, and beets. These vegetables can last for months without spoiling, providing essential nutrition throughout the harsh winter. But root vegetables are only part of the story. Amish root cellars are also stocked with jars of pickled vegetables, jams, jellies, and preserved fruits, all carefully prepared during the harvest season. These preserved goods ensure that families have access to flavorful and nutritious food, even when the ground outside is frozen solid. Meat is another crucial part of the winter pantry. It's often smoked, salted, or cured, then stored in cool, dry spaces within the cellar. These time-honored preservation methods allow the Amish to maintain a well-stocked pantry throughout the winter, ensuring their families are well-fed no matter how long the cold season lasts. While wood stoves serve as the main source of heat in Amish homes, kerosene and oil lanterns play an important supplemental role. Primarily used for lighting, these lanterns also emit a small but valuable amount of warmth, helping to maintain a cozy atmosphere without relying on electricity or gas. In rooms where wood stoves or masonry heaters aren't present, these lanterns provide localized heat, making them especially useful in areas prone to drafts or bedrooms at night. For instance, an Amish family might place a kerosene lantern in a bedroom while they sleep, adding a subtle boost of warmth without needing to stoke the main heat source. The portability of kerosene lanterns is another key advantage. Families can carry them from room to room, offering both illumination and a bit of warmth wherever needed. This flexibility is particularly useful in larger homes, where some areas might naturally be cooler than others. The simplicity and cost-effectiveness of kerosene lanterns align perfectly with Amish values. Unlike electric lights, which come with ongoing costs, kerosene lamps are a one-time investment that supports the community's commitment to frugality and sustainability. Staying warm isn't just about heating the house, it's also about fueling the body with hearty, nourishing food. The Amish embrace a vibrant winter diet that's as practical as it is delicious. When temperatures drop, hearty soups and stews take center stage. These dishes are packed with root vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and onions, often paired with farm-fresh meats such as chicken or beef. Simmered for hours, these meals are not only flavorful, but also filling, providing the energy needed to tackle winter chores. Homemade bread is another winter staple in Amish households, especially when fresh produce is scarce. Women in the community bake various types of bread, including white, whole wheat, and cornbread, filling homes with the irresistible aroma of baking. Let's not forget about the rolls. Whether it's soft dinner rolls or delightful pretzels, these carb-filled goodies often accompany hearty winter meals. Casseroles are another winter dining hero, perfect for busy Amish families. Made with noodles, rice, or potatoes, mixed with vegetables, meats, and creamy sauces, casseroles are a practical way to prepare meals in advance and serve a crowd. Root vegetables like potatoes, carrots, parsnips, and turnips play a starring role during the colder months. Harvested in the fall and stored in root cellars, these versatile ingredients last throughout the chilly season. Amish families take pride in preserving their harvests, evident in pantry shelves lined with jars of canned or pickled delights like pickled beets, apple butter, and fruit preserves. These vibrant additions not only enhance winter meals, but also minimize food waste. And what's a winter meal without dessert? Seasonal fruit pies, apple, pumpkin, or pecan, are a must. Made from scratch with cherished family recipes, these pies provide a sweet finish to hearty dinners. Some families even make their own pasta during the winter months. With kitchens warmed by cooking, fresh noodles crafted from flour, eggs, and water are rolled out and cut into various shapes. Perfect for soups, casseroles, or served with rich sauces, this homemade pasta is a true winter treat. When it comes to winter comfort food, one dish stands out for its simplicity and heartiness: Amish coffee soup. This unique creation has its roots in the Great Depression, when the Amish, like many others, had to make do with limited resources. Coffee soup takes everyday ingredients and transforms them into a warm, comforting meal, perfect for chilly mornings. To prepare this dish, Amish women start by brewing a strong cup of coffee on a wood-burning stove. Some families prefer boiling coffee in a pot, while others stick to a rustic French press. While the coffee brews, slices of homemade bread are toasted to golden perfection. Once ready, the toast is placed in a large bowl, and steaming coffee is poured over it. For the final touch, a bit of cream and sugar is added, creating a dish that's both simple and satisfying. Coffee soup isn't just a meal, it's a glimpse into a resourceful way of life that cherishes tradition and practicality. The Amish winter lifestyle is nothing short of fascinating. From their ingenious use of root cellars and wood stoves to their cherished culinary traditions, they've mastered the art of thriving in freezing winters without modern conveniences. So would you try any of their methods or even a bowl of coffee soup? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to stick around for more incredible insights into the Amish way of life. It's snowing outside. You're bundled up in your cozy sweater, sipping hot chocolate in front of a heater. Sounds like the perfect winter evening, right? But for the Amish, winter is a bone-chilling battle against freezing temperatures, all without electric heaters or modern gadgets. Don't shiver just yet, though, because their survival tricks are absolutely jaw-dropping. From buggies outfitted with massive umbrellas to hearty homemade warm drinks and layers of clothes you wouldn't believe, the Amish have mastered the art of staying warm the old-fashioned way. Trust me, their methods will leave you stunned. Did you know that for the Amish, using closed buggies can actually be seen as sinful? It might sound strange, but it's true. The Amish believe in living modestly in every aspect of life, including transportation. Closed buggies are considered unnecessary luxuries that could draw attention or promote individualism, which goes against the strong sense of community that defines their way of life. This is why many conservative Amish groups, like the Schwartz and Truber Amish, Nebraska Amish, and Swiss Amish, stick to open buggies, even in the dead of winter. It's more than just transportation, it's a commitment to their values. But imagine braving the icy winds with no walls to shield you. That takes a special kind of toughness. So how do they manage? The Amish always have a practical trick up their sleeves. Enter giant umbrellas. These aren't your typical umbrellas. They're sturdy, wind-resistant, and built to withstand the harsh countryside gusts. When set up over a buggy, they act as a protective barrier, shielding passengers from biting winds. While they don't create a toasty environment, they do block the worst of the chill, making the ride far more bearable. And that's not all. The buggies come equipped with thick blankets, and passengers wear multiple layers of heavy clothing for added insulation. The result? Despite the brisk winter air, the Amish can travel through frosty landscapes while staying true to their way of life. This ingenious solution shows their resilience and resourcefulness, adapting to the environment without ever straying from their deeply rooted traditions. When stepping outside isn't on the agenda, the Amish turn to one of their coziest winter essentials, the wood stove. Without electricity or modern heating systems, Amish homes rely on these old-school heaters. But in an Amish household, the wood stove is more than just a source of warmth. It's the heart of winter life. It brings the family together, providing a cozy gathering place on frigid nights. Typically handcrafted from solid cast iron or steel, these stoves are designed for maximum efficiency. They feature a carefully built firebox and stovepipe that ensure plenty of heat with minimal smoke. The design is simple but functional. No flashy extras, just practical craftsmanship that gets the job done. But heating a home with a wood stove is no easy task. Unlike most of us, who might buy a neatly bundled stack of firewood from a store, the Amish take a hands-on approach. For the Amish, preparing firewood is a family affair that starts well before the first snowflake falls. Late summer and early fall mark the beginning of this labor-intensive process. Families head out to their land or nearby wooded areas, armed with axes, saws, and determination. They cut down dead trees, gather fallen branches, and work together to ensure their homes are ready for the winter chill. Once the wood is collected, it's split into manageable pieces. This step is crucial because properly dried, or seasoned, wood burns much hotter and more efficiently than green wood. The drying process removes excess moisture, ensuring that every log provides maximum heat. After splitting, the wood is neatly stacked in a dry, sheltered spot, often covered with a tarp to keep it protected from rain and snow. By the time winter rolls around, the Amish have a carefully prepared stockpile of fuel to see them through the harsh months ahead. When temperatures drop, the wood stoves are fired up, transforming homes into cozy sanctuaries. The crackling of the fire creates a warm, inviting atmosphere where families gather to share stories, play games, or simply enjoy one another's company. More than just a source of heat, the wood stove becomes the heart of the home, turning even the coldest nights into cherished memories of warmth and togetherness. But staying warm indoors is only part of the equation. What about braving the freezing temperatures outside? Without modern winter wear, how do the Amish manage? The answer lies in their timeless approach to layering. While most of us rely on thermal layers, puffer coats, and high-tech jackets, the Amish take a different approach. Lots and lots of layers. Their method is both simple and effective, built on the principle of trapping body heat without compromising their traditional attire. It all starts with the base layer. This foundational layer is typically made from wool or flannel, materials known for their excellent insulation and ability to wick away moisture. Both men and women begin with long underwear, such as thick undershirts and long johns, that cover them from neck to ankle. Wool stockings are also a must, as wool's natural insulating properties are perfect for keeping feet warm in extreme cold. Next comes the middle layer, which provides additional insulation. For men, this means long-sleeve shirts made from heavier fabrics like wool or thick cotton. These are often paired with vests or waistcoats, which add an extra layer of warmth around the chest and back. When the weather becomes particularly unforgiving, men wear long woolen coats. These coats are heavy and durable, designed to block out wind and keep the cold at bay. For women, the middle layer consists of thick dresses made from wool or cotton. These dresses are long, heavy, and provide full body coverage. On especially cold days, women add aprons or overdresses for extra warmth. To top it off, shawls or wool cloaks offer additional protection from the elements, allowing them to wrap up tightly against biting winds. Their clothing isn't just functional, it's modest and practical. Muted tones like dark green, navy blue, brown, and black dominate, reflecting Amish values of simplicity and humility while also hiding dirt from outdoor work. Head coverings play an essential role in heat retention. Men wear wool hats, while women opt for bonnets or scarves to shield their heads from the cold. Finally, sturdy leather boots keep their feet warm and dry, ensuring they're ready to face icy paths and snow-covered fields. These boots are built to last, designed for both comfort and practicality in harsh winter conditions. Through this smart layering system, the Amish stay warm without straying from their traditions. It's a brilliant example of how they balance functionality with their deep commitment to simplicity and faith. The Amish boots are built to handle the practical demands of their daily lives, offering insulation and protection from snow and slush. This well-thought-out layering system, starting with warm, moisture-wicking fabrics and building up to heavy insulating outerwear, enables the Amish to face harsh winters without needing modern thermal jackets or synthetic materials. During the colder months, some Amish communities make use of animal hides and furs to craft warm clothing, blankets, and accessories. For example, they might use sheepskin or rabbit fur to line coats, mittens, or hats. These natural materials provide excellent insulation while reflecting the Amish respect for animals and their philosophy of making the most of available resources. It's worth noting that the use of animal hides varies between Amish groups. More conservative communities might stick strictly to traditional methods, while others may be open to incorporating modern techniques or materials. However, the principle of utilizing what they have, including animal products, remains a cornerstone of Amish resourcefulness. Another essential way the Amish survive the brutal winter months is through their timeless tradition of quilt making. These quilts are far more than decorative. They're indispensable tools for staying warm. Unlike most people who rely on machines to produce blankets, the Amish create their quilts entirely by hand. This meticulous process often involves multiple generations of women working together, making each quilt not only practical, but also deeply personal. Amish quilts are famous for their intricate geometric patterns and simple yet stunning designs, reflecting their values of modesty and functionality. While the colors may appear vibrant, they are chosen with care, typically sticking to a palette of deep blues, reds, greens, and blacks to maintain simplicity and humility. What truly sets these quilts apart is their exceptional warmth. Constructed with multiple layers of fabric, often heavy cotton or wool, they trap heat effectively, making them incredibly insulating. In fact, a single well-made Amish quilt can keep an entire family warm through freezing winter nights, even in homes without central heating or electric blankets. Amish families commonly layer several quilts on each bed during the coldest months, creating a cocoon of warmth and comfort. The process of making these quilts is no small feat. Depending on the complexity of the design, it can take weeks or even months to complete. Quilting bees, where women gather to work on quilts together, are also significant social events in Amish communities. These gatherings strengthen bonds and preserve the tradition, turning quilt making into more than just a craft. It becomes a way to bring people together. Staying warm is one thing, but feeding a family throughout the winter is another challenge entirely.